Hi students, how are you? I hope you are following well. This is biology teacher. In earlier class we have learnt about different shapes of cells. Some cells are pointed end, some cells have thread-like structures, some cells are oval or round. When we have observed the nerve cell, the cell contain splitted bodies are there and a tube-like structure is also there. Nerve cell is an important role to receive the information. These kind of cells will be there innumerable in our body. In our brain contain more than 86 billions of neurons are there. What is the importance of the neuron? The neuron can receive the information and send that message to appropriate organ. To sense, we must be need these kind of cells. When you observe the neuron, it has a cell body, a long tube-like structure which is arised from the cell body is known as axon, and the terminal region of axon contain again hair-like projections are there. They are known as telodendrites, and the body is also arised some hair-like projections. They are called dendrites. So we can conclude the neuron has one cell body, one axon, and dendrites. When observe internal part of the neuron, it has a stained body that is called nucleus, and around the nucleus contain splitted small molecules are there or granules are there. They are called Nissls granules. From the Nissls granules, the information should be passed into axon, and the terminal region of the axon contain telodendrites. These telodendrites should be attached to another neuron of dendrite, not telodendrite. The telodendrite should be attached to another cell body dendrite. So it is a passing center of the information from cell body to another cell body, and on that manner each and every cell connect each other and finally should be reached into either spinal cord from the lower part of the body and directly to the brain from the head region. So wherever these telodendrites or dendrites try to attach it to the brain or spinal cord, in that region contain another kind of neurons are also there. So let us study about the different kind of neurons. What are the different kind of neurons? I thought in the earlier class already I told you three kind of neurons are there. What are? One is motor neuron, another one is interneuron, and another one is sensory neuron. What are the three kind of neurons? Motor neuron, sensory neuron, and interneurons. The sensory neuron should be laid all over the body. Where is the sensory neurons laid on the body? Everywhere, each and every cell should be connecting with a sensory neuron, and as well as the motor neurons also should be connected with each and every body. And in between sensory neuron and motor neuron, to connect spinal cord or to connect brain, another kind of neuron is there, that is only interneuron. So the interneuron should be acts as an intermediate to pass information from brain to neuron and neuron to brain. Let us study about cell structure and functions. When we have observed the plant cell and animal cell, they should contain that we have read about neuron. Let us discuss about plant cell and animal cell. So look at the diagrams. Plant cell and animal cell is there. What is there in the middle of the plant cell? The middle of the plant cell contain several parts are there. In the middle of the animal cell contain several parts are there. So look at them. What are the parts present around and inner part of the plant cell and animal cell? Here all living cells have majorly three parts. Can you say what are the three parts of plant cell and animal cell? Yes, you know very well. The first cell is which is enclosed around the cell, that is known as plasma membrane. What is it? Plasma membrane. It is also known as a cell membrane. Cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane only. This plasma membrane or cell membrane enclosed all over the cells. Maybe that is unicellular body and multicellular body, animal, bird or plant, whatever it may be. Every cell should enclosed with outerly cell membrane. Along with the cell membrane in plant cell, another membrane is also there, very rigid membrane, that is called cell wall. So the plant cell enclosed with two membranes. The outermost membrane is cell wall and the innermost membrane is cell membrane. In animal cell, only one cell membrane is there, that is only plasma membrane. There is no cell wall around that to protect it. But here the cell membrane, the plant cell can protect along with cell wall because of all the plants are exposed to environmental conditions, maybe temperature, maybe different kind of adverse conditions such as bacteria, virus and etc. may try to damage the cell. To reduce such kind of condition, around the cell should be laid with one hard material which is known as a cell wall. This cell wall made up of dead cells. What are dead cells? It is totally dead cells. Simply we are saying that is the bark. Dead cells. It has carbohydrates or cellulose. What is there in the cell wall? The cell wall contain carbohydrates or cellulose is there. So this is the outer membrane or important organ of the plant cell. And innerly a stained body is there. Look at that. What is the stained body? In different colors. Pink color is there. In pink color, in somewhere in plant cell, small in size, and in animal cell, big in size. Along with white portion, pink colored stained portion is there. That is known as nucleus. That is the second important organella. And along with nucleus and cell membrane, some organellas are there. Some organellas. Those organellas are present in between the nucleus and cell membrane. All those are called cytoplasm. What is that? Cytoplasm. What are the three important organellas or important parts of a cell? Three important parts of a cell is, one is cell membrane which is present outerly or cell wall, and the second one is which is present in middle of the cell or border of the cell with stained body, nucleus, and the third one is cytoplasm. So let us discuss about the internal organellas. What are organellas? The cytoplasm consists of splitted parts are there. Splitted parts. However, in our body contain number of organs to do different kind of functions. To do same kind of functions, each and every cell of plant and the animal should contain some stained bodies are there to do all kind of activities. What are the major functions of these splitted parts? These splitted parts are also known as organelles. So each and every organelle can do a specific function. What is meant by specific function? To absorb the food material, to send out the waste material, to respire, whatever different kind of life processes wants to do, all those should be done along with these organelles. So all these organelles are suspended in the cytoplasm. What is that? Is cytoplasm. What is the cytoplasm? The cytoplasm is a organella which lies in between the nucleus and plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is the outer membrane, and in middle nucleus is there. So the nucleus is also enclosed with one nuclear membrane. Not only one membrane, and another membrane is also enclosed around that membrane, which is meant for nuclear envelope. Where is the nuclear envelope? The nuclear envelope is enclosed around the nucleus only. So the outer membrane of the nucleus is known as nuclear envelope, and the innermost membrane of the cell wall is known as plasma membrane. So in between the plasma membrane and nuclear envelope contains some area is there along with some particles, that is known as cytoplasm. And that entire area wherever occupied along with the nucleus, all kind of organelles, that area is known as protoplasm. Protoplasm is a life material. So this life material should supply energy to alive that cell. Let us discuss about nucleus. That is the important organella for us. In the middle, I think you know very well about what are the different kind of organelles present inside the plant cell and animal cell. Shall I say once again? What are they? I think already you read about them. Different kind of parts, whatever may be there in plant cell and animal cell. In plant cell contain, in middle of the plant cell or in middle of the animal cell contain nucleus is there. Nucleus, that is the prominent organella. And after that nucleus, another important organella, mitochondria is there. Mitochondria. And third one, endoplasmic reticulum is there. What is the third one? Endoplasmic reticulum. What about we are learning now? Organelles which are present inside the cell of plant and animal. Both cells should be contained, whatever I am saying now. Yeah. Third one is endoplasmic reticulum. Again, the endoplasmic reticulum is also contained. Some bodies roughly appeared and some bodies smoothly appeared. The roughly appeared body is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum, and smoothly appeared body is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And along with that, ribosomes are also there. What are ribosomes? What is ribosome? Ribosome is also one of the organella to synthesize food material within the cell. And vacuole is also there. Vacuole, what is a vacuole? So when we have observed this diagram, in this diagram contain vacuole, where it is occupied large space in plant cell, where it is occupied small place in animal cell. Do you know what is the functions of the vacuole in plant cell and animal cell? Yes, you know. In animal cell, like amoeba, paramecium. So previously we learnt about the amoeba, paramecium or the unicellular bodies. There is no any kind of organelles in them, but this vacuole will be there. What is the importance of the vacuole in unicellular bodies such as bacteria and another? To digest the food material. There is no digestive organ in bacteria and blue-green algae like that some are. So to digest that food material and to eliminate that food material, internal body contain vacuole is there, empty space is there. That empty place should absorb that material and digest it and eliminate along with that body. But in plant cell contain large vacuole is there. Large vacuole is there. Here it is not playing major role. Large vacuole in plant cell. And along with that vacuole, different kind of organs. Cytoplasm, chloroplast, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes. Different kind of organelles are present in plant cell and animal cell. When compared plant cell and animal cell, what am I said now? In plant cell, vacuoles are very minute and plastids are also absent in animal cell. What are the parts present in plant cell now? The plant cell contain plastids are there, nucleus is there, endoplasmic reticulum is there such as smooth and rough endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies are there, ribosomes are there, lysosomes are there, mitochondria is also there along with plastids. But in animal cell there is no plastids. There is no plastids. So what are the importance of the plastids? I think you read in 7th, 8th class and 7th class about 7th and 8th class. Here we are learning about plastids now. Plastids are color indicator of a body. The body should emit some kind of, the body should exhibit some kind of colors when these plastids are present. Do you know what are the different kind of plastids present in plant cell? We are discussing about the plant cell. The plant cell contains 3 kind of plastids are there. What are the 3 kinds of plastids? When a body may be appeared green in color, that is chloroplast. Chloroplasts are the plastid color indicators. When a body is exhibit different kind of colors except white and green color, white and green color, except red may be, blue may be, yellow may be, like that, black may be, different colors. When a body may be exhibit, that plastid is known as chromoplast. And another kind of plastid is known as which is not appearing any color, being white color, they are called leucoplasts. Is there such kind of plastids in animal cell? No, there is no such kind of plastids in animal cell. In animal cell these are absent. That's why the animal should not showing any color. Instead of these plastids to appear, maybe white color or red color or black color, only melanin is there. That is a pigment, not a plastid. Color of the body should shows, animal body should be shows the color along with melanin, that is a pigment only. So let us discuss about nucleus. Nucleus is a large spherical cellular component in the center of the cell. So every cell should contain maybe center or border of the plasma membrane. In plant cell the nucleus may be there in border, but in animal cell the nucleus occupies in the center. So when we can observe this nucleus under the light microscope, do not need electron microscope because of it is a stained body. It is a big size organella than remaining organellas. But what I said now, different kind of organellas, all those can identified under the electron microscope only. But we can observe the nucleus along with light microscope. So let us discuss about light by nucleus. Yes, in the next video we can conclude about the nucleus of plant cell and animal cell. Thank you.